Greetings, everyone. Welcome back. It is Sunday Showdown time with more Mass Effect.
Yeah.
I hope you're all doing well out there. Heather, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good, Brawny. I always love a day where I can play one of my favorite game series with you.
Yeah, and I always, like it when I don't have to do anything.
You don't have to do anything. You just sit there and look pretty, baby girl. Here, let me go over there.
I can do half of those things.
There you go.
Whoever that was kind of ugly. Oh, yeah, I don't like these guards.
See, honey, the bar here is so low, which is why you were such a gorgeous man. I wish you know what? I kind of wish my VTuber model was synced so I could use my arms, because I wish my little VTuber model could, like, touch you with its little hoof.
I think we would need like more VR controllers for that. I've been trying to figure that out myself. It just looks so expensive. I'm trying to figure out a way that doesn't cost $10,000 because as soon as I can figure that out, I'm going to start doing some motion capture animation, but it's going to be tough. And as soon as
you guys know that, like, all my tip proceeds go straight back into my channel at the moment, and, like, that's how I afforded the VTuber model and the new hard drive, and how I'm going to afford my new SSD. We actually raised enough money for it, but Emerald says we should wait for Prime Day in case it shows up somewhere cheaper, and we'll have that going, and, like, we're still finding out new goals every time. Everyone's saying for me to get a different model, but I feel like I haven't even had this model a year, have I? I like this model. I just, like, maybe I would get some more expressions, maybe a little more rigging, but what's wrong with this one?
You got that model this year.
Yeah, literally this year, right? I waited for it, and it was yeah, so I'm not ready to get a new model yet. And plus, I like this model. It's a good model. So anyways, guys, we're heading to Noveria to go,
in the Horsehead Nebula.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the other systems first just to make sure I can, poke around. If there's any resources, I'm going to grab them. I'm gonna try and have us 100% this game, Brawny. We're going to get all the stuff.
Oh my god, we're going to be playing it for years and years, Heather.
No, we're not, honey. This was back in the day. It does not take as much. Back in the day, it didn't take as much to 100% a game. You just finish all the little side missions, and then wada bing, bada bam, 100% though. You could certainly complete the game without doing all the side missions, but it really helps. Why would I land here? Oh, I bet there's like a side mission there. We're not going to go do that, but I am going to check all these little things because we have these side missions going where you find Turian insignias and Solarian medallions of one, and I don't remember completing those back in olden times of my youth. So why don't we do that?
All right.
Besides, takes not but a moment. Who's in the chat, Brawny? What's going on over there?
Gojillion, Harriman, Shatira, Rusty, Nathan, Raptors, Talon, the usual suspects. We've been streaming to the same 10 people for like 8 years now.
Freaking, we might have to, after Noveria today, like, I don't know, I think Noveria might take us a while, but after we're done with Noveria, you'll have to remind me we have to go through these other systems, because there's side missions to complete here.
Oh, man. We should just stick to the main storyline for a little while.
But there's all the side extra goodies! I like scanning planets. They make scanning planets more fun in the next game, too. The next game is everybody's favorite. But this game was freaking so important for setting up what would be a legendary series. Oh, Matrix Writing, that's another thing, another side mission. Matrix Writings recovered. Scans of the planet Veles revealed a small abandoned vessel. Your salvage team brought the ship on board and dismantled it, whereupon they discovered one of the Matriarch Dilinaga's writings. Fascinating, isn't it, Brawny?
Yeah.
All the planets are so pretty. Alright, to Noveria! Noveria is a small, frozen terrestrial world, barely habitable by conventional definitions. It is privately chartered by the Noveria Development Corporation, who lease out labs to perform research too dangerous or controversial to be performed elsewhere. Given Noveria's unique situation, it is the source of many wild conspiracy theories. That is we go to this frozen wasteland just so we can perform freaking research and development that our futuristic society deems unethical.
That's terrifying.
Approach control, this is the SSV Normandy, requesting a vector and a berth.
Normandy, your arrival was not scheduled. Our defense grid is armed and tracking you. State your business.
Citadel business. We got a Council Spectre aboard.
Landing access granted, Normandy.
Fuck you, I have authority!
We will be confirming identification on arrival. If confirmation cannot be established, your vessel will be impounded.
Ooh.
What a fun bunch. I think I'll take my next leave here.
What a bunch of fucks.
We're up to some shady business, I just know it.
Time to deal with some bureaucratic bullshit! You ready, Brawny?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Kelbeck says Commander Poner.
Commander Poner would have been funny.
Atlas says, hello, Heather Blossom, you're amazing.
Hey, thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, should we get Garrus or Rex in on this shit?
Let's get Garrus.
Yeah, he is a little more stable. Let's go. Love him. And look at him.
Interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
I don't
Atlas
remember
says,
putting this
Brawny,
on.
I have a question. Who would win between you and Dusty? In what contest? What's the contest between Dusty and I? Because like I've arm wrestled him before, and he beat the crap out of me. I would like to arm wrestle him again because I've actually gotten a lot stronger since then. But I'll bet you he'll still beat me because he knows the game a lot better than I do.
Yeah, I'm just seeing real quick. I don't remember putting this armor on, so I was just immediately like, what? But don't worry, I put a freaking armor upgrade that's giving me plus 120 shields, so it's great. Do you like my new armor, honey?
Show me again.
Hold on, I'm gonna establish these points. Check it out.
Oh, yeah. It's pink.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like this might have been Ashley's original armor, but I guess I put it on because the stats were better, and also I added, like, modifications to it. Alright, let's fine, though. Whatever, let's do it. Girl, let me be a man. Take my hand, babe.
Kelbeck says, I like how they don't say you're cleared until you're almost docked, despite the defense grid is active.
Yeah, it's like, we'll just blow you out of the sky in a minute. Here's some motherfuckers. Hey, yo, just a human specter, no big deal or anything.
That's far enough.
Fine, what do you want?
We're not here to cause problems.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
And who are you, Missy?
You first.
We're the law here. Show some respect.
Eat my nuts.
I'm Captain Maiko Matsuo.
You see, Heather, if you actually talked like that in-game, we would be so far down past Paragon.
Yeah, we'd be renegading this shit. You can respect these nuts! I'm with the council, bitch!
I'm a Spectre. My name is Shepard.
Load of horse crap, ma'am.
You can suck
We will
these
need to
titties.
confirm that. Also, I must advise you that firearms are not permitted on Noveria.
You can permit my
Sergeant
dick.
Sterling, secure their weapons.
Oh, here we go. We're fighting already.
Citadel authority supersedes yours.
Did I say we'll cooperate, easy people, or I'm keeping my gun?
I would want to say easy people. But, like, that's the neutral option, and you want to go Paragon, so... I don't know, like... I feel like if we cooperate, these guys are going to bend us over a table.
They'll probably just like get our credentials in a minute, if I remember correctly, and be like, "Oh shit, I'm so sorry."
So let's cooperate then.
Stand down. Their house, their rules.
I'll take my shoes
I think
off.
this is best, Commander.
Captain Matsuo, stand down! We confirmed their identity. Spectres are authorized to carry weapons here, Captain.
You may proceed, Spectre. I hope the rest of your visit will be less confrontational. Parasini-san will meet you upstairs. Behave yourself.
Oh, you have some audacity, Lady Kara. So close to Karen! Even has the haircut!
She really does.
Yeah, what a bitch! Even after confirming, like, hey, yeah, this is a fucking Spectre after she called bullshit and had it blow up in her face. Yeah, no, fucking shit. Apologize, motherfucker! I want it in writing. I want you personally to get on your knees and kiss my ass.
Get out of here.
Suck my wiener.
J. Yoshi says, wait, does your player character have one of those stupid shaved eyebrow slits? I hate those. No, she has a scar.
Yeah, it's literally a scar. I never understood the eyebrow slit thing, but no, she has battle scars. I believe she got them at Elysium.
I'm sure Parasini-san will answer any questions you have.
What's up, buddy? This guy doesn't talk. Did you put a muzzle on him? Oh no, that's just his face. It's just that color. Sorry, bro. So sorry. It's like, you wear a muzzle? He's like, no. Oh my god, your face is just like that. Oh, so sorry. Yikes. It looks like you dipped your whole bottom of half of your face in tar.
So Atlas wants to know if who would win in a fist fight between Dusty Cat and I. OC's probably Dusty. Real fight probably me.
Yo.
I'd love to put gloves on with Dusty though. Like I'd love to spar with him. I'm sure that would be a lot of fun. I don't want to fight him though.
Administrator Ananias, we apologize for the incident in the docking bay.
Thanks for getting us through. At least you're not a Karen. You know when to be on your face.
I appreciate your help.
I look pretty.
You understand our security chief was only doing her job.
She didn't have to do it in such a bitchy way.
Of new arrivals. Do you have any questions?
Like, freaking, I can understand people doing their job, but you don't gotta be a bitch about it, okay? If someone just calls up and says, hey, I'm this and that, give them the benefit of the doubt until you see otherwise that they are an asshole. But, again, they probably kind of work in customer service, so I kind of get the fatigue. Why so many guards? Or I heard they were Geth here. What do you think, Brawny?
Let's go with why so many guards.
Pretty heavy security for such a small port.
The executive board does everything in its power to protect the privacy of our client corporations.
Why do your eyes look so crazy? Like, why are you so wide-eyed?
Probably because she's nervous. I may have to step on toes. I'm not here for them. Sounds suspicious.
I may have to step on toes.
We may have to, like, freaking just a fair warning. Like, hey, dude, I'm a Spectre. I'm investigating something. It's gonna not be great for you.
I can't have my investigation hampered.
Tread lightly. The board can bury you in litigation. You'd need an Astari lawyer to see the case through.
That is a funny stereotype that, like, Astari are just really good lawyers. Does that make... Because they're kind of like a freaking feeling psychic kind of race. I don't know. I thought a freaking Turian being ambitious and aggressive and strict to code would be a great lawyer. What do you think, Brawny?
I'm not sure.
Let's see. I heard there were...
Has anyone unusual passed through here recently?
Unusual? An Astari matriarch passed through a few days ago. Lady Benezia.
Benezia? She is here?
You see, I have her daughter, so we must see her immediately. I need to talk to her. She left? She's a dead woman! Let's not say that.
Can I speak with her?
Benezia left for the Peak 15 research complex days ago. To the best of my knowledge, she's still there.
We're going to need directions, that I'm going there, I'll require your cooperation. All these kind of sound the same, but I'm sure we're going to say it in a much bitchier tone if we use the bottom one. I want to have you know, Brawny, that, like, this is kind of what, like, interactions with me on a daily basis go like. Like, I fucking, I'll be saying what I'm saying to you verbally, like, suck my dick, you're a bitch, in my head all the time, but in my mind I have this little freaking dialogue wheel, and I'm like, okay, Heather, pick the Paragon option, it helps us to get through the day. Like, you don't know how often, like, the smallest interaction, someone, like, freaking gets too close to me, they're like, oh, excuse me, and I go, oh, no, it's alright. And then on the inside, I'm like, get the fuck away from me, you mouth-breathing sack of shit! Always on the inside.
I gotta tell you, after 2 years of working in construction, it's gonna, like, I don't know how to put this in a way that's, like, not gonna make me sound terrible, but, like, racial slurs have been normalized in my brain, and I don't like that, and it's gonna take a little bit longer to not frickin' have those words going through my head.
You know, I'm kind of with you there, because of you, they've become more normalized to me. Like, I never, like, you like, would tell me the shit people would tell you at work, and now it's becoming normal to me, and it's not good.
Yeah.
Where can I find the administrator?
His office is on the main level, left at the top of the elevator.
We gotten all we can from her.
Understood. Can we go in now?
Of course. If you need any help, you can ask me at the administrator's office.
She is here. I can't believe it. I imagine you want to talk to me, Shepard. About my mother.
Don't worry. Can I trust you? I can't trust. I'm not gonna say that to her. That'd be so fucking mean.
Yeah.
I mean, this is emotional time for you, but, like, chill, girl.
No, we don't. I trust you, Liara.
Paladin says the inside of your head is scary. I don't know, like, what you're worried about the inside of her head, because
just
when she's on stream,
fair,
she just comes out with it when she's on stream.
Yeah, I say what I think and feel all the time on stream. There are times where I hold back, like, actually, I can't think of the last time I held back. But, yeah, just know that, like, I'm talking about when I'm at work and I have to mask, you know? I have to mask my crazy. I have to be the perfect little professional. And I'll be like, well, thank you, sir, and let me help you with that. Today's yearly earnings are at this level, and blah, 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 blah. And talking to people like that. Like, I'm talking about me at work and how I can just totally not be myself at all. But that's kind of just what you have to do.
The galaxy's most respected site for independent scientific research and development. For your own safety and to protect the privacy of others, you are required to obey any directions given by our security personnel. If you have questions or concerns, our friendly administrative staff is always available. Thank you, and enjoy your stay.
I will say, I loved sci-fi growing up, like, so hard. And I wanted so bad to be a scientifically minded person. But, like, it's hard, like, learning actual science. Like, I tried to pursue a chemistry degree way back in the day.
Warned us about you.
Yeah,
oh, fuck you,
tough.
lady. You know nothing about me. I tried so hard to pursue a chemistry degree, but I just wasn't, like, my mind was just not made for that. So I gave that up and went into business because, of course, that's not rocket science. Anyone can do that.
This one offers greetings. You are the Spectre that visits Port Hanshan.
You heard already? I've been here 5 minutes.
News travels fast here.
Indeed, esteemed Spectre. Your arrival was not greeted with any joy by the companies here.
I wonder why.
This one has a burden that you could ease. If an arrangement could be made, it would compensate you.
Oh.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you could bring it through customs.
Oh,
this
geez.
dude wants me to smuggle shit. He wants me to smuggle shit.
You want me to use my status to smuggle for you?
That is not inaccurate.
Bro, what the fuck? Well, let's ask what it is.
I won't carry anything if I don't know what it is.
This one must be discreet. Rest assured, the contents pose no threat to anyone within this port.
Who do they pose a threat to?
Are these things capable of lying?
Yes, It's the L-Corps that would have a hard time lying to you. Hanar could. Let me see. Recipient.
I want to know where this package is going.
This one's customer prefers to remain anonymous.
Oh, here we go!
I guess we're not freaking delivering it then.
See it my way!
I'd be stupid to do this without knowing that I'm not equipping my own enemies.
Your words are not unreasonable.
It's born, isn't it?
The customer is the Krogan called Inamorda. That one is a bounty hunter of some repute, and quick to anger. You understand this one's urgency. That other grows restless from the delay.
Let's see. Here's a shot. No stuff shady.
Is there anything else to investigate?
No, we asked him, and he answered because we paragoned him into it.
I'd say no. Sounds shady. I don't trust this.
I'm supposed to uphold the law, not break it.
This one understands. The offer shall remain open. It truly needs the help.
Tell me about the job again.
This one has procured a special item for a customer. The item is not permitted within the station, but you...
I'll think about it and get back to you.
This one humbly begs the other to consider its request.
I don't know what happens if we try to do what he asks. I don't remember.
I don't want to risk it.
Yeah, it's probably bad. I don't remember. It's probably porn.
I'm on duty, Spectre. I shouldn't be talking to you.
Why does your face look like that?
The managers warned us about you, Spectre.
Well, like, I just...
You're the Spectre, right?
Raptor's Talon says, I've always found the morality system in the Mass Effect games best summed up as grown adult, Paragon. Spoiled bratty child, Renegade.
Renegade does do some pretty fucked up shit, but to be fair, when we start getting into quick action events in Mass Effect 2, like, Renegade options will make you do some funny shit, and people love it. And I do too.
Like punching that reporter. That much I know about.
That wasn't a quick time event. At least, you could do it in this game too, but like fucking... You know, it's fucking, that was just for funsies. Renegade stuff can be fun. It's mostly fun to watch. I feel super guilty doing it. I mean, punching her I wouldn't feel guilty about. But, other shit.
Don't make us regret letting you keep those guns.
Oh, don't be... Why is everyone such... Like, people in real life aren't like this. They wouldn't be so overtly shitty. Like, people, at least these days, are very good about keeping their little facades. Like, oh, no, I'm polite. I'm on your side. And then when shit, the freaking chips are in, that they, like, reveal, like, oh, I'm a fucking fucker.
If you actually talked like that to military police or police in general or military in general or any average man in general, you're going to start a fight.
Hotel. What's this? Opal shop.
Let's see here. Gojillion wants to know, what are your top 5 favorite sci-fi franchises?
Oh, that's tough. Okay, I'm gonna mark all as red. So, a very, very basic one is I loved Star Wars growing up. Mass Effect is also sci-fi that I've enjoyed Star Trek Next Generation. I've also been Halo, obvious. When it came to shooters, I always preferred sci-fi ones as opposed to like the Call of Duty ones, because that just felt too real to me, kind of grungy, not very interesting to look at.
We've got a secret weapon. Sergeant Sterling's a biotic, and not a real friendly one either.
Why would you tell me that? Why would you tell me that, bro? That was like a secret. I would not have been prepared for it if you had not said anything. Like, what the fuck? Okay, I can't go there yet. Who are you? You have a name, so you're probably important.
Spectre, right?
Yeah, nice outfit, by the way.
Yeah, that's me.
I used to be a military tech. Except for my eco's people, everyone's too corporate here. They just sit around sipping expensive water.
God, they got
What can I
Fiji
do
here.
for you today?
You seem like you have an ear to the ground. What's happening around here?
There's the problems up on Peak 15. Synthetics Insights was shut down by Analeus, and a matriarch came through.
Huh.
Investigate.
I like that he put that. He put like that in like bullet points for me. We have to ask about Venezia because she's very relevant.
Do you know where that matriarch is now?
You looking for her? She took a shuttle to Peak 15 before we lost contact.
Oh. So Peak 15 is also mission relevant. Okay, let's look at that.
What sort of problems are there at Peak 15?
Don't know. There's a blizzard up there, but we've had those before. Never cut the satellite uplinks before. 15's always had a lousy reputation. Nobody talks about what they do there. And everyone sent up comes back a little quieter.
Whoa. That sounds bad.
What was that about synthetic insights?
Scuttlebutt says Lord Keene was on the take. So Analeus shut down SI's offices. Quiet like, so no off-world lawyers come in on it.
Damn. Personal question. How are you?
What do you do here?
I'm the chief mechanic for Hanshan. Just call me Lee. Humans have a problem saying my full name. Got a team of 12 under me, keeping the shuttles coming and going.
Alright, let's see if you can help us get out of here.
How can I get into the garage?
You need a pass. You can get one from Analeus or the managers, if you can polish enough gizzard.
Good information. Thank you, Lee.
I have to go.
You need anything, I'll be here.
Basically, you gotta kiss some ass a little bit.
Access to the garage is restricted.
I'm on Citadel business. I need to leave this station.
If you want to enter the garage, you need authorization from Mr. Analeus. No exceptions. I'm sorry.
See, this is how you do your job. By not being like, she was polite about it. She's like, I'm sorry, but yeah, she was just like, no, I'm sorry. I can't, like, allow that.
Atlas wants to know who would win in a fight, FNGR or Heather. Heather would dog walk FNGR. What are you talking about?
I gotta say, FNGR, you know what I've always wanted to do is just get a stick, poke the fuck out of that eyeball of his, just poke it real hard.
Heather, you would dog walk FNGR in real life.
Well, that's probably because I'm, like, a little more fit than him. Also, I can kick.
Yeah,
Alright, I think this is where the person is.
Let me see. There was another question that somebody had a little further up here.
How can I help you?
Let's ask her a little more questions about stuff happening here. Let's talk about Peak 15, because that's relevant.
I hear there was an accident on Peak 15.
We're aware of the rumors. At the moment, contact with the facility is down due to weather. All employees should review their non-disclosure agreements and avoid irresponsible free talk.
Really?
Well, people have been talking so far.
Yeah, mostly. Well, a lot of them have said, like, my manager said I can't talk to you. Like, dude, you're just you're basically telling me, hey, we do a lot of illegal, shady shit here that you're not supposed to know about. Whether you're joking, where's Analeus? You're ignoring the problem. Who has offices on Peak 15?
Where's Analeus?
I'd like to speak to Analeus.
One moment, please. Mr. Analeus?
Yes, what?
Commander Shepard is asking to see you, sir.
Right, fine, come in.
Okay, we'll talk to her later.
Well, he's Kurt.
Yeah, he is. But we'll come back and talk to her and get more information after we're done with him, because he's in a bit of a rush.
You will excuse me if I don't stand up. I have no time to entertain refugees from that urban blight called Earth.
Well, fuck you!
Oh, he said it right off the bat.
Just immediate! Fuck you, man! You read my file!
I see you looked up my service record.
Only a fool enters negotiation without knowledge of the other party's tendencies. This greeting is a courtesy. I will only cooperate as required by the Executive Board. Businesses come here to avoid the second guessing of galactic law.
Whoa! Isn't lack of oversight risky?
Are you telling me you have no safety protocols?
Don't be ridiculous. Do you think a for-profit company would take no precautions against loss of life and material? Project leads have the final say here, not meddlesome politicians.
Should I report that one guy that asked me to smuggle?
Is there anything else to investigate?
Oh yeah, there's plenty. I'm sorry, I got a popcorn kernel stuck in my thing. Should we ask about pt.14, Matriarch Benezia, Synthetic Insights, or Saren? Or, you know, which order?
Let's ask about Benezia to start.
I've heard an Astari matriarch is here. Benezia?
She arrived a few days ago, accompanied by a personal escort and some cargo. She's up at peak 15.
What sort of cargo? Why is she here? I need to see her. Another topic. Define personal escort.
What sort of cargo?
What can you tell me about her cargo?
Large, heavy, and sealed. It passed weapon screening. Beyond that, it is not our concern.
Okay, why is she here? Define person.
Yeah, define personal escort.
Okay. God, I love this zero sugar lemonade I found. It's delicious.
It is very tasty.
I put some limon rum in it, but I already drank all that already. I only had like a teeny bit of rum left.
What do you mean, personal escort?
The phrase is self-explanatory. Bodyguards attending to the safety of her person, mainly Astari commandos.
Commandos? You didn't think that odd?
They followed all our regulations. I had no reason to forbid Lady Benezia from taking them.
Astari commandos are a big fucking deal. Because Astari commandos come straight from the Astari military themselves. And you gotta understand, like, biotics in a world where, like, biotics are like the Force, but a little more, like, archaic. Yeah, big fucking deal. That's like Navy SEALs.
Yeah.
Alright, I need to see her. Another topic, or why is she here?
I need to see her.
I'd like to see her immediately.
I'm afraid that you cannot. Peak 15 is a private facility in the Skadi Mountains. Regardless, there is a blizzard in the area. Shuttles are grounded and surface access has been cut off.
Alright, let's ask why is she here, because that's like the last relevant question.
What brought her out here?
If I knew, I wouldn't be at liberty to say. She came here as Agent Saren's executor.
Do you
Excuse me, his what?
Executor. Saren is a major shareholder in Binary Helix. Lady Benezia is authorized to act in his name. She is here on business for Binary Helix. There were issues at Peak 15 that required Saren's attention.
Yeah, man, that is a fucking criminal that we are tracking down. And that's his representative? Do you see the problem here? Another topic.
Back to my other questions.
Every minute of my time you waste costs the company 12 credits. I will keep a running tally.
You send me a bill, I burn it along with your face. Anyways.
Yeah, that's about right.
Peak 15 problem, Saren, or Synthetic Insights?
Peak 15 problems.
Is there some problem on Peak 15?
An area of severe weather has cut off contact. Things will return to normal in a few days.
Okay,
Saren,
let's ask about Saren.
Do you do business with Saren?
I believe I explained this already, did I not? He is a major investor in Binary Helix Corporation, which is one of Novaria's backers.
Is he developing weapons here?
Is Binary Helix developing weapons for him?
It's possible, given his interests. What our clients do in their labs is their business.
Again, he is a criminal. You can't, overtly be working with him. You're in council space where he's been declared a criminal.
Yeah.
Synthetic Insights is the last one.
Why is Synthetic Insights closed?
I have placed Laura Keene, the manager of the Hanshan office, under internal review. I cannot comment further at this time.
I think that's all we can get out of him. Should we tell him about the fucking smuggling?
Yeah, let's tell him about that.
Opold wants me to smuggle a package through security.
I need more than your word to act on that. Bring me whatever he's smuggling, and I'll act accordingly.
Okay, so you'll arrest him? I want garage access. Actually, we should probably ask this question first before we go, I want garage access.
Yeah.
So you'll arrest him?
No one here is fond of trials. They make shareholders nervous. More likely, we would simply let him go. Of course, he would be blacklisted by the companies here.
All right, to the demand. I want garage access if I'm doing this for you.
Not so fast. In exchange, I want garage access.
You are shrewd to use this as leverage. If it is a serious infraction, I will give you a pass.
Fuck off then. Let's get away from this guy.
I'll look into it and get back to you.
I appreciate your report.
Asked all this, goodbye.
I'm leaving.
Good. I received a dozen urgent messages while you dithered about.
This guy has gotta suck my cock with his lipless, disgusting face. All right,
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Henshan.
Oh, let's talk.
You've never worked in the corporate world, have you, Commander? You can't bludgeon through bureaucracy.
Motherfucker, I'm career
Yeah,
military.
yes, you
no
can.
fuck. I'm
You
career
can
military.
100%.
Anyways, I can see that. Don't understand.
So it would seem. I need an alternative.
Talk to Lorik Keen. You should be able to find him at the hotel bar. Can't say more. Not within earshot of Mr. Ananias.
All right. Let's ask. We asked her about Peak 15 already, right?
I believe we did.
Let's ask her about the lab facilities.
How large are the facilities here?
We have 17 research complexes built into the mountains. Each is a self-sufficient facility housing a staff of hundreds.
Wow. All right, let's ask about corporations.
Tell me about the companies that work on Novaria.
Over 250 high-tech firms rent our labs. Major shareholders include Elanus Risk Control Services, Binary Helix, and Synthetic Insights Limited.
We should ask about Synthetic Insights because it's relevant to the mission, but do you want to ask about Elanus Risk Control or Binary Helix first, or?
Let's just go to the Synthetic Insights.
Haven't I seen Synthetic Insights in the news lately?
They're one of only 4 corporations licensed by the Citadel Council to develop artificial intelligence. They attract many protests. No agitators have ever breached our security. That's why they invest heavily here.
Ask about one of these other companies, Elanus Risk Control or Binary Helix?
Elanus.
Your guards work for ERCS, don't they?
Oh, yeah.
The executive board gets a discount on facility security. Elanus also develops lethal and non-lethal weapons.
What the fuck was Binary Helix? I feel like that might be a biotic thing.
Binary Helix. They work in genetics?
BH is a leader in genetics and biotechnology. They try to keep a low profile in the media. Much of their research is in biotic modifications. That angers many Luddite, organic baseline, and fundamentalist groups.
Makes sense. Let's ask about the guy we gotta go see.
You said I should talk to Lorik Keen?
Mr. Ananias isn't the only one with a pass to leave Henshan. Keen spends his days at the hotel since his office was closed.
I've taken up enough of your time.
Not at all, Spectre. This is my job, after all.
I wonder how you get a job being the, administrative assistant to somebody like this and go to, such a remote location. Because I've been in the office business for a while, and let me tell you, that is just not where I was folded in.
Yeah.
I think you gotta have, some kind of connection like that. Okay. Let's go talk to the hotel guy, because it sounds like it'll be easy to get a frickin' pass from Ananias, because whatever the fuck that Hanar's trying to smuggle must be dangerous enough. But let's check out this Lord Queen guy, so we can see what he's about. Can't believe they have a hotel here. Who's coming here for vacation? Do they do skiing?
Business, meetings are here. So they got to put up
guess.
those executives and workers and, whoever else.
Oh, look, an elevator with music.
Yeah, normally we're used to listening to the stupid news or whatever the frick.
Excuse me, I need a moment of your time.
Okay.
The male human at the hotel bar? He's a sales rep for Binary Helix. His name is Rafael Vargas. I need you to speak with him.
Do I know you?
Do you know who I am?
Everyone here knows who you are, Dullstone.
Fuck you!
That makes you ideal for my job. You are a known quantity, or so Vargas will think.
Well, fuck you
He'll
again!
assume you are here to investigate his company's dirty laundry. That will distract him from my real intentions.
Why can't you do it?
He's right there. Why not talk to him yourself?
I wish I could. I already bungled this myself. He realized I was not a real buyer.
Alright, well, let's see what you really want.
I don't know anything about binary helix. What would I talk to Vargas about?
I represent the Aramali City Council on Thessia. Our town is known for its biotic amp crafters.
What is your city's interest in binary helix? They do not manufacture amps.
Much of BH's work relates to biotics. There are rumors that the Novaria branch has flown in Astari biotics. Powerful ones. Commandos, to be specific. We want to assess any potential risk to Astari copyrights. You will present yourself as a buyer, on behalf of the Spectres or the Alliance, discuss their military enhancement programs. Your real objective will be to distract him. I will give you a device that will crack into his personal wireless network. It will upload a variety of monitoring viruses. They will infiltrate Binary Helix when he logs onto their intranet.
Well, first things first, what's in it for us? Am I right, Brawny? Am I just doing charity work here for some chick in an ugly dress?
What's in it for me?
Money, of course. I would be well paid for this. So would you. 500 credits.
Would I do something illegal for $500?
Depends on how illegal it is.
You think this uniform's just for show? My job is to enforce the law, not break it.
Do you think that Binary Helix obeys all the laws? That they do not spy on other companies?
Do you think that's no excuse, or I'll do it? Do we want $500 that bad?
Let's start with that's no excuse.
What they might be doing somewhere else doesn't justify my acting against them here.
Very well, Spectre. I will be on my way.
No, we've denied that. Oh well, whatever. Ah, this guy.
Afternoon. Sit down, have a drink. What can I do for you?
Lorik Queen?
Yeah, let's make sure that's him.
Are you Lorik Keen? I heard you might be able to help me.
You are the Spectre that just arrived, are you not? What can an old Turian like me possibly help you with?
Spectre? Me? Totally not. Shepard, Alliance Navy. I need to get to peak 15. Thank you, please. Welcome.
I'm trying to find a way into the garage. I have places to go.
You need a pass. How fortuitous. I'm the manager of the local Synthetic Insights office. For the moment, at least. Mr. Analeus closed my office. He claims to be investigating reports of my corruption. The administrator is an interesting man. He's become quite wealthy since he took direct control of rents.
An intriguing coincidence. You may be kickbacks. What about the garage? So, yeah, so that Solarian is an asshole.
I sense a connection there.
Indeed. I acquired evidence of Analeus's actions. His hired goons are ransacking my office to find it. I suspect your goal lies outside this port. Mr. Analeus would be disinclined to let you wander. If you recover the evidence from my office, I will give you my garage pass, as well as a sum of credits.
Sounds fun. Card working or pass source?
Let's start with card working.
Why didn't Analeus cancel your pass clearance?
Why should he? There's nothing outside but snow and hungry Nathak.
Pass source.
How did you get a pass?
I'm a manager. Most executives on Novaria are free to come and go as they will.
So let's say we're interested, right, Brawny?
Yeah.
You have a plan?
I do. However, there is one other... What is that charming human expression? Fly in the lotion?
What? No.
Violence against Mr. Analeus's thugs may be necessary. He has members of Hanshan's security team searching my offices. He's paying them under the table. Miss Matsuo is unaware of their outside employment.
Geez, I can't do that. I'll figure something out. They're cooked. What do you think, honey? Ah, man, I don't want to kill nobody. Or do
I would say I'll figure it out.
I'll focus on trying to get your evidence. If I'm lucky, I won't have to fight anyone.
Excellent. Here is my pass into our offices. It will activate the elevator. The evidence is on my office computer. This OSD contains an encryption key to access it. Slide it into the drive and it will auto-execute. Oh, and do try to keep bloodstains off the carpets, would you?
Oh, sure.
Oh, we're gonna be fighting and everybody's gonna get pissed, especially that frickin' gray alien executive dude that we were talking to earlier.
You mean the Solarian who was just like, fuck you, I'm racist, and the Earth is just fucking colony?
Yeah, pretty much.
You're the Spectre, right? Management told us not to talk to you.
What's up, bro?
Can I help you?
Yeah, that's probably the guy we probably were gonna have to, like, distract. We're too Paragon to help with such things. I'm gonna talk to the doorman yet. Just gonna see if anyone else has something interesting to say. Oh, hey, a guy.
Elder brother, it's me.
What do you want?
Let's talk about Opal, buddy. What are you having? What do you think, Brony?
Yeah. Let's talk about Opal.
I've heard Opal has something for you.
Like I care that you know? You his courier or something?
Goodbye or not yet?
Not yet.
No, but I could be.
Whoa, who the fuck's this guy right behind me?
I could be the king of space. Beat it.
Dude, don't be breathing down my neck. Security logs, unauthorized transmission. Not sure if you'll receive this, Doctor, but it's imperative you make your way to the safe location. Your history with our organization has been leaked. Your base in the Newton system is no longer secure. I repeat, make your way to the safe location immediately. Oh, jeez. That's not good for them. Okay. Guess I just deactivated a thing.
I'm sorry. The hotel is off limits to those without a corporate account.
Sure, whatever. So fucking
So let's see. Let me check on chat while we're waiting for something to happen here. It's been a while.
What sort of offer did they make you?
Good. I don't think I'm supposed to mention numbers. They'd only write me down on Finster.
Amethyst Majesty says, good evening, everyone.
Sure, the company takes care of its own. Full insurance, paid vacation, subsidized.
What was that, Brony?
Amethyst Majesty says, good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Blood Archer says, no one tell Blossom the alignment bug.
Sort of thing. I'd rather
I don't know what he's talking about.
Repeat again? Like an alignment bug?
Yeah, no one tell Blossom the alignment bug. I don't know what that friggin'...
I'm not sure exactly to what he refers to either, but then again, I wasn't, like, deep into, like, bugging and whatever the fuck of the game.
Yeah. Atlas wants to give us a cookie. Thank you. Michael wants to know how I'm doing. I'm holding up all right. It's been a nice few weeks of, you know, being out of work and taking some time to recover. Harriman says, for the record, yes, I believe a for-profit company would ignore safety regulations. Yeah, we have a history of them doing it all the time. Part of the reason that we got safety regulations was, you know, not just activism from people who were getting maimed and out there, but also at one point companies realized that it is actually more profitable to invest in your employees and making sure they're safe and happy and well fed and rested and all that other stuff.
Alright, let's go do this thing, Brawny. We're going to, we can't save in elevators. I'm going to save the game, and we're going to go investigate what's going on here, because I don't believe I've taken this route before, because the easy route is taking whatever the fuck that Hanar is smuggling and bringing it to the guy, and he'll give us a pass. I want to see where this route will take us.
Gojillion wants to know, who do we think would win in a game of chess? Lex Luthor or Norman Osborn? What do you think?
That's hard, but I'm gonna put my money on Lex Luthor.
Yeah, so would I, actually.
Freeze! Hanshan security. This office is sealed.
We in? Let me in, bro. What's going on here? Or what? Let's keep it cheese civil. Be like, hey, the manager let me in.
Lorik Keene gave me a pass in.
Keene? Are you working for him? He's under investigation.
Time for a Paragon option. Am I right, Brawny?
You're here illegally, yeah.
Ananias is paying you to shake this place down. Does Captain Matsuo know you're here?
Hey, I'm not the one who wants Keene. Ananias has a Varen up his ass about this guy. How about this? You pretend you didn't see us, we'll pretend we didn't see you.
Ah, that works. Oh, of course we got the guns out. Frick.
Yeah, I guess that didn't avoid the fight.
Didn't we just talk to this woman that we're now shooting at?
This is a guy.
Atlas wants to know how my back is doing. My back is fine. I've said that. I had a problem with it. I've had a problem with it a few times in my life, but I'm doing all right now.
Yeah, I haven't heard you complain about it much in a while.
I'm not fully recovered because, you know, my hips and my knees still do that joint popping thing. But, you know, I need to spend a lot more money on chiropractic in order to fix that and be able to find a chiropractor that can fix it, because my last one wasn't able to. But it's really not worth the money right now. I'm doing all right. As long as I don't, you know, throw myself out again, screwing up weightlifting, I should be fine. I don't have a job that's going to aggravate it anymore either. I'm thinking tomorrow I'm actually going to, like, restart my own physical training in earnest. Like, my plan tomorrow is after you go to work, I'm going to hit the weights and do some running.
Wow.
Maybe even some swimming.
Oh, swimming's good, yeah. What sucks is I can swim, but like freaking, like, because I do my own workouts on Monday and Wednesday, and I usually do yoga and like a cardio set of some kind. But lately I've been wanting to swim, but I can't swim because it's always raining when I get home.
Yeah. So Atlas wants to know about those couple of times I've made the joke of in my videos where I just go, "It's because I'm brown, isn't it?"
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, it's exactly what it's. It's an old you know, joke about race. You know, and I what do you think, Heather? Should I explain like the whole joke, or should I just like?
I thought it was pretty obvious. Like, oh god, I'm gonna have to deal with this bitch. All right, save.
You could probably frag him.
No, I'm pretty sure I can solve this with a Paragon option.
Okay. You
Oh, it's great. It's the Karen bitch.
I don't think you're supposed to be in here, Shepard.
Oh, yeah, you're that Karen. Who are you? I don't know.
You have me at a disadvantage, Miss...
Oh, now you're gonna show some respect?
Fuck you.
I'm Sergeant Kyra Sterling.
I'm about to respect your ribcage with my foot.
Ananias would throw you off world for what you did here. I won't. You know what we did to cop killers on my world?
We are from the same
You're
planet.
dirty, Sergeant. You're here off duty, breaking the law for bribe money.
They didn't give me a choice. I'm on a mission. Bring it on! They didn't give me a choice. I totally didn't have a choice.
I didn't want to fight them. They fired first.
Oh, okay.
I had a gun to rip you to pieces.
Bitch. Okay. Lift her. Sabotage her. I'm gonna make her die first, just so it hurts.
Michael Collins said, "No, Heather, you will fight her no matter your choice."
Well, she was a
Jeez,
Karen
Heather,
anyway, so fuck her.
Your accuracy on that was horrible.
Oh, well, she's dead. So what?
I don't need a gun to rip you to pieces. Gets telekinetically ripped to pieces.
Yeah, she wasn't expecting that. I was like, I'm gonna kill you first in front of your men just for the humiliation factor. How do you feel about that? Is that cool? He just took it. That guy just took it, man.
He was cornered.
Oh, is there one last person that's alive?
These guys are dedicated to. These guys are very dedicated to the fight. Like normally, if when the employer gets killed, and they see that they're gonna lose, most people are gonna put down their weapons and surrender, try to negotiate for their lives. This is some samurai type nonsense here.
Yeah, you know, NPCs.
Atlas wants to know if you've had being up. Shooting is so loud, I can't ask my question.
I know, right? Anyway, sorry, what was that?
And do you hate being called an OC? That was the question, but or not an OC, Mary Sue. But I've never seen you get called a Mary Sue.
Yeah, no one has ever told me that, oddly enough. Not at least, seriously, Brawny has said it, but like facetiously. No one's honestly said that because I think it's very clear that mine isn't because she has so much, like, very glaring flaws and obnoxious tendencies.
Being one of them.
Yeah, shut the fuck up. Anyways, the point being, like, I present this, like, this is a character that's very obviously not perfect and is bombastic and obnoxious. So, like, it's very hard to call one a Mary Sue when it doesn't act like one. Like, a Mary Sue, like, knows everything, acts like the nicest, and thinks they're the best, you know? It's just fucking...
And is loved by everybody.
That's just... Yeah, and I've made it very clear that not everyone likes me. And I'm not everyone's freaking poison, you know? So that might be why, but like I don't know. I don't think I've had anyone ever seriously like try to rip on me for the Mary Sue Alicorn or whatever thing. I don't think anyone seriously considers it because they know I don't take anything really seriously, you know?
Yeah. And even if you did get called a Mary Sue, it like I can't imagine you caring.
Like, fuck no. Like, what do I care, bro?
Like, I think the most you would do is, like, maybe play into it a little bit. Like, yes, I am the best. Thank you for noticing. Frick.
Yeah, oh, yeah, you know, I've definitely done that before. But I'm just saying, freaking, like, as I've existed on the internet, I've had people call me some pretty vile things for no good reason. So I think that being called a Mary Sue would just be, like, the silliest insult I've gotten so far.
Oh, jeez. Hey, Heather, Honeydrop says your stream was still running from last night.
It was, but I stopped it. So why did it keep... That was so weird, because we were talking about that, weren't we?
Yeah, and I'm looking at the stream now, and it says it was only an hour and 58 minutes, so...
I don't know. Was it just like a screen? Like, what were y'all looking at?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Atlas. What is Atlas with the fantasy matchups here? Brawny, who will win, the pink alicorn named Mary Sue or Heather? Now that's an interesting philosophical question, right? Because Heather is obviously better than Mary Sue, but Mary Sue's whole thing is that nobody is better than her at anything.
Commander, there have been reports of noise
never mind. I'll finish this later.
Office. Would you know anything about it?
Whoa. Don't be coy. I am entirely innocent. Must be Ananias's thugs. Should I just call that out right here and there?
Yeah.
It's probably Ananias's thugs ripping the place apart.
Smartass, huh? That's fine. I can work with that.
Lift my nuts.
Meet me at the hotel for a drink before you talk to Keen. I'll be waiting.
Oh my god, okay. Bitches.
So, yeah, that's the thing about those two characters, is that the whole thing of Mary Sue is that she's not, is that she is the best at everything else. She was originally, like, supposed to be just a straw man type character to, illustrate some points on, you know, Mad Munchkin's videos. But I feel like in my experience with Mad Munchkin's videos and that character and her and Mad Munchkin herself, that she takes that character kind of seriously. In, you know, so like if Mary Sue is around, nobody is supposed to be better than Mary Sue at anything, which frankly gets kind of annoying. But that's a Mary Sue for you. And I don't know to what degree that's supposed to be ironic, but we all know how I feel about things being purposefully ironic. What do you think, Heather?
I don't really know, because I didn't watch a lot of her videos, but like when I've seen her in like TF2 stuff, she's not supposed to be taken seriously. It's mostly like a joke character. Like, I think I could beat her by saying, "Oh, your hair looks awful today," distracting her, and then like putting a bucket over her head like an NPC in Skyrim and just walking like that.
Put the bucket over Mary Sue's head and then just beat it with a spoon.
Parsini, Novaria Internal Affairs.
Oh, internal affairs, you say? Why are you here? What do you want? I don't have time for this.
Why is an internal affairs agent here?
The executive board knows about Analeus' corruption. I've been undercover for 6 months. I want you to convince Keen to testify before the board. With his evidence, this planet can run profitably again.
Well, okay. And we get to take down that racist asshole. Your job. You can't do this yourself? Corruption. Which do you think?
Well, let's start at the top and work our way down.
All right,
You work for Analeus. Can't you just take his records?
He's a crook, not a moron. He doesn't keep logs on his computer saying, "This month I stole 3 million credits."
Yeah, that's true.
Keen's testimony and records are everything I need to prove Analeus' guilt in one package.
All right. You can't do it yourself.
Why don't you ask Keen directly?
I'm Analeus' secretary. You'd think he'd believe me? That he'd meet me in some dark alley with his evidence?
That's actually reasonable.
Let's see.
I thought corruption was the rule on Novaria.
The rule is don't rock the boat. Self-interest is tolerated if it doesn't interfere with business. Analeus is driving customers away.
Oh, well, that's a problem. All right, I need Queen's pass. Look, I care. I have my own mission. But yeah, I was like, I'm doing this for a pass, man. I didn't even really give a shit.
Yeah, we got other things that we're trying to investigate here.
Yeah, like galaxy-ending kind of things, man. I don't care about this corporate fucking soap opera drama bullshit.
Yeah.
I need Keen's garage pass to complete my mission.
You help my investigation, I'll provide whatever you need. Favor for a favor.
Okay.
Analeus is dirty. It might be best to help her.
Okay.
Look, Shepard, I don't like this either. You Spectres play fast and loose with the law. That's bad for business.
Well, fuck you. Hey, it looks like we're giving us these options again, so she might know more than what she was leading on before, so let's ask her.
Yeah.
You gave me the company line about Peak 15. What's the truth?
Before the weather closed in, Hanshan received a Code Omega signal from him. Code Omega means a terminal breach of safety protocols. No one goes up until the crew sends an all clear.
That's all you know? I'll help you. Not this stuff yet. That's all you know? What if there's no all clear? Which one, Brony?
Let's start with what if there's no all clear.
And if the crew never sends an all clear?
The executive board votes whether or not to destroy the facility. One antimatter warhead from the battle stations vaporizes all contaminants.
That's fucked up. That's all you know?
Investigate.
Well, let's ask her if that's all she knows, because, like, maybe she's holding back.
Okay.
That doesn't tell me much.
That's all I've got. No one knows what's going on up there.
Alright, let's see. Reach Peak 15.
How can I get to Peak 15?
The shuttles are down, so you'd have to drive up. If you get Keen to testify, I'll get you into the garage.
Okay. Matriarch Venezia.
Do you know why the Matriarch is here?
Something to do with Peak 15. She arrived after we received their Code Omega, automated warning of a containment breach. She came with an escort of Astari commandos. They took the last shuttle up to Peak 15 with a load of crates.
What's in the crates?
Yeah.
Do you know what she had in the crates?
No idea. The commandos wouldn't let anyone near them. They seemed heavy, though.
Alright, so we have the option of, I'll help you, I'll consider it. No, I won't help you. Pay me.
I'll help you.
All right. I'll talk to Keen and see if I can convince him.
Thank you. You know where I work. Come talk to me once you know if he'll play ball.
Alright, fine.
So, Rusty wanted to know, curious about Heather's OC. I remember y'all mentioned she develops illusion magic. Are there any other notable abilities like chaos magic or a type of fighting style?
I was gonna say I am good in illusion, shape-shifting. It's kind of just a reflection of light. Like I said, I like to refer to it as just the glitz and glamour of magic. Stuff that, like, Trixie could pull off, except maybe a bit more powerful. Like, it goes past what a magician could do, you know?
Yeah.
Always a pleasure, Spectre. Any news on that matter I asked you to look into?
So I guess we should tell him, testify against Annaleus.
Yeah.
I finished the job, but an internal affairs investigator contacted me. She wants you to testify against Annaleus.
Now that you have my property, you want to dictate how I use it.
Okay, calm down.
I have no interest in a public spectacle.
You'd be a hero! Yeah.
Everyone on this station is chafing under Annaleus' extortion. You might end up a hero.
My employers rely on the goodwill of the executive board to work here.
The board is investigating Annaleus. They'll be more angry at him than at you.
All right. It is obvious that I cannot dissuade you. Very well, I will testify.
That was a lot easier than I expected it to be.
Yeah, forget. Maybe it took Garrus chiming in like, "Hey, buddy, come on," because like you ever see the thing where like a freaking one person can't convince you, but when it's like a freaking like I hate to say it, it might be because someone of the same race vouched for us. Like, hey man, come on, they're cool, and you're just like, okay.
It's like that. Hold on, there's a meme like this. Let me find this thing. Let's see here. I think I found it. Yeah, Heather,
hey, I'm gonna go talk to this guard.
Heather, throw this up on your screen share real quick.
If you don't,
wait, what was that, honey?
Throw this image I just sent you up on your screen share on your OBS.
All right, I have display capture, so that should be fine. I say nothing to humans. Go away. I'm a cat. All right, it happened over 400 years ago. Ah, I've seen that because I've watched
it's pretty much
fairy tale. I'm a cat. Okay, so it happened 500 years. Oh my god.
All right, so what are we up to now?
We're gonna go talk to the lady and get our pass. Like, this was definitely more work than the other thing would have been, but I guess that was the point. This was definitely the more, like, morally sound thing to do, because it gets rid of this freaking asshole! What's up, baby girl?
Spectre, have you given any more consideration to my offer?
Yeah, asshole, I convinced him.
It took some persuasion, but Keen has agreed to testify.
That's a world of stress off my back. I'll take the evidence for safe transport. I didn't think you'd help me, being a Spectre and all. I guess some of you can be alright.
So, oh, come on, girl. You're being such a dick. What about the garage? Give me my thing.
So, how about getting me into the garage?
While you were working on Keen, I got you a garage pass. Be careful up there. I have an arrest to make. Wish I had time to change into something easy to move in. I hate skirts.
This is an outrage. I'll see that you never work in this sector again.
Yeah, get a move on.
You
she just wrestled him.
And you placed the streets under arrest.
You have the right to remain silent. I wish to God you'd exercise it. See you around the galaxy, Commander. I owe you a beer.
What do you think about her, Heather?
You know, she's fun. You know what? She seemed kind of uptight, but then again, she was working under a lot of stress. I'm gonna see if he left anything in his office I can take.
Michael Collins says, the reason I say Astari commandos are useless against the Reapers is because their MO is infiltration and sabotage rather than direct combat. What do you think about that, Heather?
Well, he's not wrong. Asari commandos are kind of known for that. It's not like brutality, though their biotics are something to be reckoned with, as you will see when we eventually have to fight them. But yeah, against Reapers, I kind of get it, but Reapers are tough for anybody, really. So is that really like... I mean, come on, who is good against the freaking
Their whole
Reapers?
purpose is that if you get close to them in technological advances, they come and wipe out all life in the galaxy.
Yeah, so pretty much. And also they can invade your mind if you spend too much time around them. It's called indoctrination.
Jeez.
I'm gonna see if it's good.
Has the other reconsidered this one's plea for aid?
Can I just buy things?
Maybe later. Right now, I need supplies.
Of course. This one apologizes for inconveniencing you.
Your non-human armor shield upgrades. Let's see what you got. The Turian. Oh.
Harriman says, Keen has chosen to testify. Gunshot noise. Keen will no longer be testifying, but we have murder for hire evidence against Annihilus. Gave him the old Clinton special.
Man. All right, Brawny, it's been about an hour. Should we cut it here so the next time we're on here, we're riding up the mountain to peak 15?
Yeah, well, that's a good spot to put a pin in it, but yeah, this was interesting. A lot of story, a lot of dialogue. I was into it. Last two questions here from Atlas is, would win in a fight against? Would you win in a fight against Mad Munchkin? Like a fist fight fist fight, probably me, and I'm talking OCs right now. OC fist fight me. OC fencing, even or advantage to Mad Munchkin, because she's into swords and stuff too, which I always thought was really cool. Physically, there are a ton of obvious physical advantages that I have, but on top of that, she's handicapped to certain degrees. So, no, I would not, under any circumstances, like, I'd be hesitant to spar with Mad Munchkin at risk of hurting her. So, yeah, but that's all I got for tonight. And who would win again? Would Heather win in a fight against Chaos Infused Pinkie Pie? No, I don't think so.
Well, who would win? Honestly,
yeah, no, nobody would win. All right, so the Equestria would lose. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I hope you had fun. We will see you guys next week. And yeah, that was a fun stream. So stay safe. God bless.